All right, let's just jump right into it. You know that feeling, right? You're just scrolling, and then it hits you. That little sinking feeling in your stomach, that sense that you're somehow falling behind. Well, today we're going to pull that feeling apart piece by piece and really explore why your journey can't and absolutely shouldn't be compared to anyone else's. And this right here, this is the core idea of everything we're talking about today. Just let that sink in for a second. This isn't just some nice feel-good quote. No, this is a fundamental truth. Your path is yours, and that's not a mistake. That's the whole point. Okay, but if that's true, if our journeys are meant to be unique, why is it so incredibly easy to feel like you're losing some kind of invisible race? I mean, it's a feeling we all know, and that disconnect, it all comes down to one very specific, very human habit. And here it is, the great comparison game. And let's be honest, we're all playing it whether we want to admit it or not. It's that constant, quiet voice in our heads, measuring our messy, behind-the-scenes reality against someone else's perfectly curated highlight reel. And you know what? It's a game you can never, ever win. It really is that simple. The moment you start stacking your chapter 1 up against someone else's chapter 20, you've just handed over your own peace of mind. It's an instant recipe for anxiety and that feeling of just not being good enough. So we get it. Comparison is the problem. But why is it such a terrible way to measure our lives? Well, it's because the tool we're all using is completely broken. We're trying to measure ourselves with a broken ruler. So let's look at why this system is just so fundamentally flawed. You know, when you really get down to it, judging everyone by the same standard isn't just unfair, it's kind of dishonest. And it really boils down to three big things. We don't all start at the same place, we don't all want the same things, and everyone's timing is different. Let's break each one down. First up, the starting line. Nobody, and I mean nobody, starts from the exact same spot. This isn't about blame, it's just reality. Some people inherit things that are like a massive head start. Opportunities, a safety net if things go wrong. And others, they inherit things that can feel like anchors, immense responsibility, family pressure, a mountain of expectations. So how on earth can we judge the finish line without even acknowledging the starting blocks? Second, and this one is so important, we're not even all running toward the same finish line. Society loves to push this one-size-fits-all version of success. The fancy titles, the hustle, the speed. But for so many people, success looks totally different. It might be choosing time over a title. It might mean choosing to be present with your family instead of just productive. It's about building something that's meaningful to you, even if it never goes viral. Seriously, think about it like this. The life that looks so polished and perfect from the outside could literally be your own personal nightmare. That high-powered job that everyone seems to admire, for you, it might just be a golden cage, draining all the joy from your life. Okay, to make this all a bit more real, let's look at a quick story. We'll call it 2 Lives, 1 Question. And it really highlights this massive difference between how things look and how they actually feel. So picture this. On one side, you've got the mover. They move to a new country, and on social media, it looks incredible. Bright city lights, progress, success. But behind the screen, there's the constant stress about their visa, the pressure to send money back home, and the quiet heartbreak of missing those irreplaceable family moments. Then you have the builder. On paper, they earn less, but they're there. They're rooted. They are present for the little things that are actually the big things, and they're building a life slowly with real intention. So I'll ask you, who's more successful, the mover or the builder? The truth is, it's a trick question. There is no right answer. And the very fact that we can't easily answer it proves the entire point. The question itself is broken. And that leads us right to the heart of everything. If success isn't about beating somebody else, then what is it? It's time for a new definition, and it's all about personal alignment. This is the key takeaway. If you remember one thing, let it be this. Success is not about collecting likes or getting public approval. True success is personal alignment. It's that deep down feeling you get when your actions, your values, and your daily life are all pointing in the same direction. It's an internal state, not an external trophy. So with this new definition in mind, let's bring it all back home, back to you, because this isn't just some abstract idea. This is about applying it to your own life, your own journey, and your own definition of what a life well lived really means. So if you've ever looked at your own progress and just felt that sharp sting of being behind,
If you've ever felt that crushing weight of trying to keep up,
Or if you've just felt lost and confused in a world that seems to scream that your net worth is your self-worth, then know that this conversation is for you. This is the space where we have these honest talks, away from all the hype and all the noise. And that's really what I want to leave you with. This is the ultimate reframe. At the end of the day, the goal isn't just to be rich. The goal is to be whole. The real measure of a life isn't just about accumulating things. It's about wholeness, it's about alignment, and it's about peace. And that is a journey worth taking on your own terms.